Here's 2 ways to get clients for your interior design business. There are only 2 ways to get clients for your interior design business. One is to generate leads, and the second is to get really good at your conversion rate, meaning sales meetings you go to projects that you land. So let's talk about both. For generating leads, you have to be consistent with action and effort in generating leads. In order to be consistent over a long period of time, you have to systemize this. Think about how you can systemize this for yourself. Maybe it's about a behavioral pattern, like every Monday and fill in the blank. Email, call, show up somewhere. What could that be for you? Another way to do this is by having technology support you in the systemization. So you could consider the Gotcha app. The Gotcha app is a really powerful software that systemizes leads for you by way of an app on your phone. You can go to mygotchaapp.com to learn more about that. The most powerful way to generate leads for your company is by in-person connections with people. So how can you create the opportunity for yourself to be in person with a group of people or person that could likely pass leads to you? This could look like a networking group or social group. And consider that the group that you join is one that you have an honest, genuine connection to the common interest of the group. There are lots of groups and organizations that you can join, and I'm sure there's one that is about something you're interested in. So not only can you tap that group to be potential clients, but they can also be a sales force for you in telling everybody they know that you are looking for new clients. The crux of all of that is that you're intentional with relationship building inside that group and that you are intentional with being consistently top of mind for them. That means nurture those relationships. The second way to get more clients is to get really good at sales. So here are the 2 biggest tips that I recommend in order to get good at sales. The first one is have a presentation that you've practiced and that you give and do every time you go to a sales meeting. The way I do it is I have a presentation prepared in Keynote and I show those slides on my iPad in the sales meeting. I've practiced that presentation. I've honed that presentation over time. I've adjusted the slides to have the right pictures and say the right things. Doing that shows the client that I have leadership and it gives them a clear understanding of what it will be like to work with me, and people are more likely to buy things that they clearly understand. The second secret is be able to talk about pricing in the sales meeting. There is no time when the client is going to be more hot for what you have to sell than in that sales meeting. So that's the moment you want to get them to commit to your price. That's the moment you want to first introduce them to your number, because the number will always be more palatable when they're hot for you. What that gives you the opportunity to do is handle any pricing objections right then and there live. And what you get to do is workshop it with the client in order to show them how it could work. Now, here's a rule of thumb you can keep in your back pocket. Having a 50% conversion rate is the goal. That means of all of the sales meetings that you go to, you land 50% of them. The reason why is if you're landing more than 50%, likely it's time to raise your fees. If you're landing less than 50%, there's a lot of facets to look at the why of that. Maybe it's you need to generate different leads or more qualified clients. Maybe it's that it's time to get better at sales. Sales is one of my favorite things to talk about and one of my favorite things to do. It's one of my favorite tasks that I do in my own office. So if you want to talk to me about how you can increase your sales skill, then why don't we hop on a call together and I can talk to you personally about how that could look for you. You can jump directly into my calendar if you go to thedesignershotline.com. But that's only an invitation for my subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that now. Before we go on, let me know in the chat, what are some challenges you are finding with getting more clients for your business? I read every single comment and maybe I'll even make a video just for you.